Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we are once again returning to the land of Hoenn with episode number 49 of the Pokemon Sapphire playthrough, taking a weekend break from Pokemon Sun and Moon, or rather Pokemon Moon, of course, the game that I'm playing, but that will be back again on Monday. But we still have our adventures through Sapphire to get through here in the Hoenn region. So, as you just saw, we had a bit of a grinding montage, because in the last episode, we finished exploring a couple of areas in the... was it the western areas of Hoenn? What did we check out? We did the abandoned ship, we did Granite Cave, and I think that was it. And basically I was using that as time to get Dive Bomb and some of the other Pokemon trained up. But as you saw from the grinding montage, we have finished our training for our gym battle coming up here in Sotopolis City against Gym Leader Wallace, the last of the gym leaders in the Hoenn region. And since I currently do not have anybody in the injury box, at least I don't think I do. Let me just refresh myself, just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. The injury box is empty. So, oh, hi Kyogre, I forgot we caught you. How did I forget that? Anyway, no one's injured, which means once I step into the gym, if anyone gets knocked out in the process and goes to the injury box, I can't revive them from here on out, because I'm only saying that any Pokemon currently in the injury box before we enter the gym for our challenge is viable to be revived. So, hopefully we won't lose anybody from here on out, but if it happens, it happens. So as I said, we did our grinding to get the team to level 40. Let's take a look at who we have on our team. I don't want to switch you, Skippy. You're our lead guy. Stay in the front there, buddy. Skippy the Swampert, level 40 with Torrent ability, upping water moves in a pinch. Lax Nature, boosting defense, dropping special offense. And the physical stats are pretty good. 106 attack, 105 defense. Shell Bell is the item for the time being. I don't think I'm going to switch the items, depending on what they're holding. I can't remember. It's been a week since I've done any battling here in the Hoenn game, Pokemon Sapphire, because as soon as I finished recording the last episode last Sunday, I wanted to do the grinding right then and there because I was kind of pumped to do it. So I gotta refresh myself on these guys. Surf, Mudshot, Foresight, Rock Tomb. That's the moveset for our starter Pokemon, Skippy the Swampert. Next up we have Burrow the Ninjask, level 40 also. The first capture we made here in the Hoenn region. Speed Boost is upping speed at the end of every turn. Lonely Nature, increasing attack while dropping defense. And a whopping speed of 152. Attack is 104. He's almost on par with our starter Pokemon. That's kind of wild. Silk Scarf powering up the Slash and Cut. Also has Leech Life and Swords Dance. Next Pokemon is Pokémon, the Hariyama at level 40 also. Guts ability, adding more attack stat if he has a status condition. Lonely Nature as well, just like Burrow. And 118, the highest attack stat we have thus far. Of course, the speed is terrible at 57, but that's why he's holding Quick Claw to possibly outspeed. Fake Out, Rock Smash, he learned Belly Drum during the grinding. I got rid of Knockoff because not a lot of in-game characters use held items. So knocking off the item wasn't very useful, plus it's very low power in this generation, plus it's still considered special-based. Special attack of 49, I was not getting any damage off. Sure, okay, Pokémon can't touch a ghost type, but that's why we can switch out to somebody else. Next up on the team is Scruff the Manectric, level 40, with static ability, paralyzing foes on contact against her. Relaxed Nature is kind of slowing her speed, but upping that defense. It's only 62, the second lowest stat, but let's ignore that. She has a cool speed of 99, but 104 special attack, the highest special attack on the team, I believe. And she's not holding an item, but she has Shockwave, Thunderwave, Flash, and I think she learned Bite during the grinding as well. Yes, she did, because I had Quick Attack, I think. But since she's pretty fast as it is, we replaced that with a special-based Bite attack. As you can see, special attack is way better than physical, so Quick Attack wasn't really getting much done. Next we have Majestic the Altaria, also level 40, with Natural Cure, healing status conditioned upon switching back to the ball, and Naughty Nature, upping attack, dropping special offense. She's holding King's Rock, so she can get some flinching with 2 of her attacks, and her stats are nice and well-rounded, high 70s, low 80s, very nice. She has Dragon Breath, Fly, Dragon Dance, and Surf, and finally, Dive Bomb the Gyarados finally takes his part as a sort of an active member of the team, on par level-wise. Intimidate, dropping the foe's attack upon coming into the battle. Naive Nature, which I always forget. I'm pretty sure I looked it up before when I caught him back in that first episode that we encountered him. I can't recall what it does. I believe it is a speed-boosting nature, though. But he's holding Focus Band. We might switch that because we were doing some training against some wild Chinchou in the underwater area. Just in case they went for a one-hit KO Spark, I wanted to make sure he'd survive. There was a part of the grinding where he almost got knocked out by a Spark, too, and I thought, what are the odds? Well, first of all, I was going for... what attack was I using against him? I think I was going for Strength, and I thought Strength should be enough to knock out a Chinchou 5 levels lower. Nope. So we almost lost Dive Bomb, but we managed to pull through. Attack is 116, which I think, is that the highest on the team? Nope. Okay, almost. It's on par, though, with our Hariyama. And speed is at 91, which isn't too bad. Strength, Dive, Bite, and Dragon Rage is the moveset. So I do believe, based on the fact that I just spent a good 5 minutes talking about the team, it's going to be the entire episode going in here and taking on the gym, and possibly today getting our final badge in the Hoenn region. Do I want to get more Super Potions? I'll tell you this much, yeah. So I'm going to go surfing over to the other side of Sootopolis and grab myself another batch of Super Potions. So as we step into this area, or this gym, you'll see... Here's the mark. You'll see it's going to be sort of an ice puzzle. We did sort of take a quick look at it. Oh, you know what? I haven't even talked to everybody in town yet. I'm probably going to wait and do that. Oh, you didn't even sell Super Potions. Never mind. So I'll probably wait and talk to everybody after this episode, probably the next episode. PP up is great. It raises the power of power points, the PP of a Pokemon move. Of course, having just said I'm going to wait and talk to everybody, here I am talking to everybody. Do you know Full Restore? Full Restoration of HP, eradication of all status problems. It's truly an item of your dreams. Do they sell that here? I didn't even think to look. You tease. Why would you make me think that? Creepy old man. Anyway, let's just jump into the gym right now. So, it's kind of interesting that it's going to be an ice-themed gym, despite the fact that it's a water-themed team. But it reminds me, I wanted to talk a little bit about some stuff going on here in the, let's call it, laboratory of Professor Chaz. Artist and lover of water. I think we already spoke to this guy. Yo, how's it going, Champion Bound Chaz? Sootopolis Gym Leader's Wallace is a master of water-type Pokemon, and to get Wallace, an Icy Floor will help your progress. I didn't speak to him yet. I gotta start over, and I gotta do the, wait. I'll do his voice. Yo, how's it going, Champion Bound Chaz? Sootopolis' gym leader Wallace is a master of water-type Pokemon, and to get to Wallace, an icy floor will hamper your progress. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's all the advice I have for you. The rest of the way, you have to go for it yourself. So, since I can completely ace these ice puzzles on the very first attempt every time, what I'm going to do is go downstairs first, take on all the trainers. I'm going to go back up and take out trainers along the way. I thought I could actually walk up there. But since I say this is ice-themed, see what we gotta do, step on every piece of ice, and it'll create stairs for you. So, let me just plan my route accordingly. What I was doing today, going around picking up some things to actually decorate the lab, aka my room, for Christmas. Because now that I picked up some decorations, well, hang on, let me talk a little bit after I do this. So if I go do-do-do-do-do... I go like this. And here. I messed it up. I'm supposed to be able to ace this. I said I could ace this. No! I was actually just completely lying. I knew I wouldn't be able to. But I almost had this. I made the stairs! Yeah! But at least this does take me down to the trainers, and I want the extra training, of course. Let's go! I trained my Pokemon together with Wallace. Don't think I'm a pushover. I don't. So, I have gone around picking up some decorations to decorate the area for Christmas. And I realized, as I was looking at some of the decorations I have, now I won't have them ready to go until the first episode. Level 41. I don't like that. Plus, this is a grass type. Burrow, come on in if you don't mind. And I've picked up some decorations. I still need to pick up some more. I'm going to wait until... Ooh, you got Uproar. Hang on. How much is this going to do? I think we can handle that. I'm going to actually Swords Dance. But I am going to get them set up for the start of the week, this coming week, Monday. And I'm going to have them up, of course, for the duration of the Christmas season. And as I said, I realized, once I picked up these decorations and looked at them, it's actually been a long time since I actively focused on decorating for Christmas. And I'm going to enjoy getting the whole backdrop here set up with, like, you know, the garland and the different Christmas lights and stuff. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I haven't felt like it's been Christmas for the past little while, but now that I'm actually looking at decorating, I'm starting to feel more of the spirit. I guess maybe that's something that's been missing for the past little while. Actually, here's a good question for you folks out there, leaving some comments down below if you want to get involved in some discussion back and forth. What is your preferred way of decorating? Do you have any particular traditions you always go for? Like, you know, Christmas tree is always one of the big ones. I was bowled right over because we're so bold, right? I think you have potential. Why don't you stay and train with us? I'm actually freezing down here, if you can't tell. I'm not, but my character, I'm sure, is. When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before you can say, oops. So, this is being recorded on Friday. I do have to go out on Saturday, pick up some more decorations, because the stuff that I brought home doesn't quite cover everything I wanted to cover back here. And I'm just having fun thinking of what it's going to look like. I've already got ideas in mind what I'm going to do. Like I say, lights, garland. Probably want to get some different colors in here and stuff. So it's going to be kind of nice looking, I hope. I want to make it look nice and, you know, nice and presentable for everybody out there. So this could have a water move, but at least it's going to be neutral. We are ground type, but we're also water type. What else was I going to say? There was something that just came to mind. I've lost it. No, I remember now. How about that? Now I'm getting sidetracked. I'm going to forget what I was going to say, but a lot of the times I say, oh, something came to mind. I can't think of it, and I never remember it. I did this time. I felt bad that I didn't get any stuff decorated back here, you know, big time for the Halloween season, because Halloween and Christmas are my two favorite times of the year, and since I missed out on decorating for Halloween, other than I had like that creepy skull and the dry bones plushie that I have, I thought I want to go as all out as possible for Christmas, because I was gonna say my second favorite. It's one of my two favorites. I don't know if I could actually rate one or the other as more favorite, but definitely they're both at least on par, I would say. So since I missed out on Halloween, I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to decorate for Christmas and give you guys something kind of seasonal, presentable back there. Look how little you're doing. What is this, Azumarill? Get out of my way. Just give me the experience. You know what? Save yourself the pain. Hand me the bag of experience points like in The Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link, and then be on your way. What are you gonna go for? We drink water guns for breakfast. It's not the most filling breakfast, I'll give you that, but it's healthy. Oh, speaking of healthy, Oranberry. Can this take you down? I don't think so. Look how... If it didn't eat that Oranberry, I think we had this. Mudshot has a minimal chance to miss. I'm going to go ahead and surf. Roll out. We drink that for breakfast, too. It's a lot rougher drink, I'll tell you, than the water gun, but we somehow managed to get it down. Very good for help grinding up the rest of the food that you're going to eat for the rest of the day. Isn't that what pigeons do? I've heard that they eat pebbles, so that they have the pebbles in their stomach to help grind up whatever they eat. That might have been just some crazy story somebody told me. I don't know. Anyway, Marissa is defeated. Oops? Didn't you already say oops? It's like, that's the only thing you can say. I wish I can forget about lost causes before I can manage an oops. Let's go, trainer number 3 down here. You came all the way to get here, but you won't get to see Wallace. Not if you lose to me, you won't. Well, I've got a full team of 6. I'm going to say you've got 2. Just a random guess. Lucky guess for me. Whalmer. This thing can roll out. It can also water gun. It can do all sorts of stuff. I think, don't they also learn Splash? It'll be interesting to see an Alolan Whalmer, not Alola form, but a Whalmer from the Alola region using Z-Splash. Tripling the attack stat. No, I always say tripling. Come on, don't waste my time. Not tripling the attack stat, but triple boosting the attack stat, which I believe makes it 250% of its normal power. That's a lot of power. I've mentioned Z-Splash a number of times. I just like the thought that... I like that thought too, critical hits. But I like the thought that Splash has a purpose, and it can triple boost the attack stat of whatever uses it. So first thought, of course, a Gyarados. Second thought is, what if I'm pretty sure Azurill learns it. Could you imagine a huge power Azumarill with Z-Splash? Huge power boost doubling. Look at another critical hit! Yes! Let's use all these critical hits before we need them against the gym leader. Good thinking, Skippy. Actually, wait. That's not a good idea. Anyway, Chrissy is defeated. You're strong! I was fooled by your cute looks. Aw, thank you. You fool. Alright, so we got our level up on Skippy. You might be good enough to avoid being wiped out in one hit by Wallace. What kind of concerns me is... Thought I hit the wrong button. But is the fact that... Actually, I'm going to move Skippy down one more just in case there's a double battle. I doubt there is. But the fact that the trainers we're fighting right now are on par with our team. The gym leader's going to be a step above them. A graceful glide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting on that performance will be elegantly beautiful. So, I might not have time to take the gym leader himself on by the end of this episode, because there's a lot of trainers down here. Beauty, Tiffany, Carvana. That's the dark type, we have our bug type in. We want to get some HP back, we're going to leech life. Will you get hit, or knocked out? You're going to get hit. Will you get knocked out by 1 leech life? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by that. This isn't even the Gen 7 leech life, which I've heard has been buffed to 80 power. My nephew was telling me something about that, and it makes sense that, well, this thing can roll out now. Hang on, I gotta think careful. I'm gonna switch into, next Pokemon up is gonna be Pokémon. He can resist the rollout. And I was talking about the Leech Life. The fact is, when I first encountered a Team Skull Grunt in Pokemon Moon, they sent out Zubat. I was expecting Leech Life, but they used Absorb against my Water-type starter. And I thought, since when do they learn Absorb? Is it an egg move? But from what I understand, they probably replaced Leech Life in its moveset with the Absorb, because Leech Life has been boosted so much more in power. Could you imagine a Zubat with level, not level 80, power of 80 Leech Life from basically from birth? That'd be a lot of power for a Zubat to have. Okay, here's the Sharpedo. Let's just go with a Vital Throw. Good thing we didn't try to Belly Drum. Not that we would have, because of course at that point a powerful water move might have taken down Pokémon, because Sharpedo are fast, they hit hard, but the defenses are terrible. So down it goes. Ow, rough skin, no. That's another trainer down and out. Well, excuse me, Tiffany. How many more trainers are left to go? There's 2 down there. This is really obvious, but how strong you are as a trainer has nothing to do with how young or old you are. So what I can probably do, finish up these trainers, and then go back and heal the Pokemon Gym of the highest level in the Hoenn region. That's the Satopolis Gym. That's where we are. I'll finish these trainers, go heal, come back, and make it to Wallace and save the game right beside him, and then, in tomorrow's episode, we're going to take on that gym leader. Okay, what scares me is the possibility of rollout once again. So let's switch into our fighting type. Fortunately, fairy type does not exist yet. Azumarill is pure water. I thought we were going to see the rollout right there. So, of course, reliable damage, fake out, flinch, no inner focus. You're going to flinch from that. I guess the best move now is just go for the Vital Throw. Now, see, look, we're technically under-leveled. This is level 41. As I said, once the gym challenge begins, no reviving Pokemon that are knocked out during the process. I really don't know what's going to happen against this gym leader. To be honest, I only remember one Pokemon that he has. I'm not sure how many he has on his whole team in total as it is. So it's going to be an interesting gym battle, to say the least. Goodbye, Bridget. What a high level you are. Don't mock me. You're higher level than I am. Rather than being satisfied by being in a strong gym, I imagine training in other places will make you stronger. But above all, it looks more fun. So we're going to probably want to use some healing items. Let's go Super Potion on Pokémon. Burrow's at 100 HP, that's fine. And another trainer here. Oh, there's still 2 more to go. The sight of Wallace conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. Let's go. Don't have too many Pokemon. I want to end this off quickly. One of the things about doing the grinding montages, I can never really know before I do the editing of the video how much... Hang on. Horn Drill is a potential issue. If we're at a higher level, it won't hit us, but none of our Pokemon are at a higher level. So I'm going to Swords Dance. Let's see what happens. And the higher the user's level of Horn Drill against the target, the more likely it is to hit. That's going to be a Leech Life recovery, I think. Or should I just go for the knockout? I don't know if I can get a knockout at this level here. I'm going to Leech Life and hope they don't critical me. What was I just talking about? I forget. Oh, that doesn't even give me back enough HP. Okay, Fury Attack, only 9 per hit. That was 10. That was 10. Whew. I really shouldn't risk it. But I'm going for the Slash. Come on, critical hit. You got this, Burrow. Yes! Alright, that's 1 down. Send in another grass type. Never mind, that's your only Pokemon. Sweet. You battled with more beauty than I could muster. I'm getting a lot of cash for doing this, too. The grace you bring to battle is fabulous. I'm so fortunate to have found Pokemon. Did we level up? No, we didn't. Let's go for a Super Potion again. Leave Burrow in the lead. Get him up to level 41. And then we'll switch over to Pokémon. We should have just enough time to finish these trainers. I should teach you how harsh battles can be. I remember what I was talking about. So I don't know how much time the sped up grinding montage is going to be in the final video. Not until I do the editing. So this is what I say I'm kind of concerned about. Now, if we switch to our level 41 Skippy, which is the safest and smartest thing to do, Horn Drill should not hit. I'm pretty sure it only hits if you're at an equal or higher level than the target. And Fury Attack apparently is the exact same thing. So they missed that. So I don't want to go overboard too much with the time on this episode, but critical hit. Use all your criticals now, Skippy. Get them out of your system now before we need it for the next episode. Good plan. So Burrow hits level 41. Nice. We see another Goldeen. Nope, never mind. Wilmer. But anyway, I'm getting off track, off topic. Basically, I think we have a good timing for this episode with the grinding to get to our usual half-hour-ish episode. How astonishing, Wilmer. Get out of my way. One final trainer remains between us and escaping. In fact, probably what I'm going to do, once I finish this last trainer, I'll just go to the Pokemon Center and save it up there. We'll come back in fresh tomorrow and do the ice puzzle then. Oh, you're strong. That's me. I'll tell you something good. If you want to reach Wallace, you need to walk on each floor tile once. But I already know that. I'm already so far into this. Of course, this is the first area that you could fall down to, so them telling you that now is actually pretty helpful. So Pokémon, Scruff. Let's go for one more battle with Pokémon. I'll show you the sublime techniques I learned from our leader, Wallace. I wonder if he's going to say anything about the fact that I captured Kyogre in 3 Pokeballs, no less. Good old Articuno pulling through. Love Disc. That thing's going to attract us. Not if we fake out. Come on, critical hit. 1-hit KO. You got this, Pokémon. I wasn't expecting a critical hit, but I'll take that. That's not attract. That's confusion. But you got this, Pokémon. I have faith in you, buddy. Go ahead. Knock this Love Disc out. You got this. Yes! Oh. I wasn't looking. But you're going to break out of confusion. Yes! Well, no. This is not how I want this to go. There's the attract. Wait a minute. I've got female Pokemon I can switch into. One's electric type. The other is dragon type. So if need be, I can switch Pokémon out, of course, but I don't need to, because he's going to get through the confusion and the attract, and down goes Love Disc. Wow, I called that. Didn't even expect it to actually happen. Good job, Pokémon. Please forgive me, Wallace. I don't think he'll ever forgive you for that sorry performance. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Watch what happens if you crack all the floor tiles. No. Well, we already seen it happen. I'm getting out of here. We gotta heal. We're gonna end off the episode and come back, as I say, tomorrow for the last episode of the weekend of Pokemon Silver. That was a long time ago. Pokemon Sapphire. And we'll come back after that on Monday with the next episode of Pokemon Moon. And I'm really excited to play that one. So I'm getting close to the 4th trial in the Alola region, the one at the top of Wella Volcano Park, dealing with Kiawe and his fire-type Pokemon. But anyway, that is for another game. At this point, we're going to save up here in Hoenn. And I want to say thanks for checking out the episode today, everybody. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed the episode. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike and just tell me how I can improve these for future videos to try and give you guys the best quality out there. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and some of the discussion topics I threw out there. You know, at the end of an episode, I often forget what did I actually talk to you about as far as discussion goes. But I remember this was about Christmas decorations. So, what are some traditional decorations that you folks like to put out there? Not just for Christmas, but for, you know, whatever holidays you celebrate, wherever you're at in the world, and all that good stuff. But I want to say once again, thanks for checking out the episode. If you missed any episodes of Sapphire thus far, there is a link in the description to the entire playlist. And at the end of the video, as you'll see, either, well, not over my face, it'll be down below, but I'll have a link to subscribe to the channel, plus links to some other videos that I've done. We're currently at 965 subscribers, I believe, as of the time of this recording. Once we hit 1,000, you can see the Pikachu EX Red and Blue collection back here. I've mentioned this many times. Let's bring it up closer so you guys can actually see this. I'm going to do an unboxing of this on camera and give out the code card for Pokemon TCG Online to a lucky viewer that answers the question of the day that I'll give out when I open this up. But I want to pick up another collection box of the TCG and do a physical mail out to a lucky viewer out there for celebration of hitting the landmark 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not currently subscribed, feel free to do so and get our numbers closer to the 1,000 mark, at which point we'll be doing some cool giveaways on the channel. So once again, I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode. Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you next time.